Oh, I forgot how to do this. I don't know how to do this anymore. Hey there, I'm Alicia and welcome back to my channel. I'm just gonna jump right back in because I feel really awkward right now. It feels like I haven't done this in a very long time, which I haven't. It's been almost a year now since I've made videos for YouTube, so it feels a little bit awkward being back. I did notice that there are a lot more of you here, so first of all, thank you so much for subscribing in my absence. Thank you so much for watching my videos, commenting, and subscribing. You don't know the immense amount of joy that it brings me for you to support me and for you to come with me on this journey. So I'm officially back. I want to go ahead and start making videos again and catch you up on everything that I've been doing. So I'll leave some timestamps down below. So I'll divide the video into more of a personal update, what I've been doing, and then into more of a bookish update, what I've been reading, and the types of videos and content that you can go ahead and expect from me for the rest of the year. So starting off with my personal life, wow, it's been a full year. What can I say? Let's see. I started a new job, same company, different job. So I started it right around the time that I stopped making YouTube videos. I signed up for a half marathon, so I started training. That's going to be in October. I'll be running the Portland half marathon. So I'm going to continue training. I've been running a couple of times a week and doing strength training. If you'd like to see that kind of content on here, maybe I can include it during a couple of vlogs or something. I'm really excited about it because it's really funny. I signed up as this like thing that I wanted to complete before I turned 30. So that's another update. I'll be turning 30 this year in October actually. So I'll be running the half marathon before I turn 30. And as I started training, my brother got FOMO. So he started running and now my mom is also running and now Ben is also running. So it's like a whole family event and I love it. The more the merrier. It's gonna be so much fun to have my family here during that time and for us to run and die together. Ben and I will be going to South Korea in September, which I'm super excited about. It's going to be like my first overseas trip. I haven't been like over the Pacific or the Atlantic Ocean. Most of my trips have been to Latin American countries, Canada, and then different parts of the US. I thought my cat peed on me, but she just drooled. If you've been to Korea, let me know down below any recommendations for food, places to go, or any tips that you may have. I think those are all the personal updates for me. I know some of you have been here from the beginning, so thank you so much for that. In terms of why I stopped making videos, it wasn't an active decision that I made. I didn't even realize I was going to touch on this, but I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting, and I think it's just, I don't know, as some of you know, I struggle significantly with my mental health. I always have, and I think that I always will. And so because of that, I go through these moments where I call them my troughs, where I'm just not in a good place mentally, physically, emotionally, and everything just kind of falls apart around me. I'm hoping that this time around I can go ahead and try to remain a little bit more consistent and maybe not push myself to do too many things at once. Again, I'll always struggle with my mental health, so we'll see where this goes. But one thing that I can assure you is that I do love making content. I do love talking about books with all of y'all, and that I will communicate with y'all if I need a break or anything like that. So moving on to bookish content, bookish things. What have I been up to? What have I been reading? I think I'll actually go back and make wrap-ups for all of the months, January, February, March, and April. I don't know if I'll do individual videos or do just like one big quarterly wrap-up. You can expect a May wrap-up coming from me soon. I just need to go ahead and film it. I've been going to my library a lot more, and because of that, I'm going to start a new series called Library Returns, where basically I just sit you down and talk to you about the books that I'm returning to the library that individual day. I'll probably go ahead and film it in my car and talk to you about the books that I borrowed and read. For a really long time, I wanted to make weekly reading update videos, and I realized that that doesn't always work because sometimes I'm in a reading slump and I don't end up reading anything. So these library videos will replace videos that are meant to act as weekly reading wrap-up. I don't foresee these videos being every single week. I will publish them as I do the library returns. So you can expect either 2 or 3 of those videos a month. I'm also participating in the Our Fantasy Bingo board this year. It's one thing that I've always wanted to do, and I tried to participate last year forgot about it. And then this year I was like, oh, I really want to do that. I think I'll probably do a whole separate video on that to talk to you about all of the books that I read and even provide some recommendations. I'm also participating in the Diverse Baseline Challenge. This started off on Instagram by 2 bookstagrammers, and it's basically a way to help you diversify your reading and pick up things that are outside of your comfort zone. As y'all know, that's something that I love to do, so I signed up right away. If you want to know more, I'll go ahead and leave links down below. But essentially every single month there are 3 different prompts, and I've committed to trying to complete 2 of the 3 prompts every single month. I'll also do a whole separate video on that, talking about the prompts and which ones I've already fulfilled. So I ended up mostly finishing A Song of Ice and Fire. I decided to skip the final published book available, and that's because I got into a reading slump, and now too much time has passed and I feel like I need to reread the whole series. So I'll probably hold off on that to do an entire reread sometime next year. So because of that, I do want to pick up another large series, and I think it might be The Expanse. I read the first 4 books 2 years ago, I want to say, at this point in time, and I really love them. They're like a blend of sci-fi, space opera with horror element, which I think is just perfect. I'm in my sci-fi era. I'm trying to figure out which sci-fi books I love, so I think I might pick it back up and just finish the entire series. Plus, James S.A. Corey's coming out with a new book sometime this year, and I definitely need to pick that up. So I want to be done with The Expanse before I pick it up. In terms of videos that you can expect from me, we already talked about the monthly reading wrap-ups. We talked about the library return videos that I'm going to make. You can also expect book hauls, either library book hauls or book hauls of books that I buy. I've been buying a lot of books used because I'm trying to build out my library and my collection. Let's start off with those 3 for now. I'm not gonna overdo it this time. I will leave it at that for now. I'll go ahead and film my May wrap up very soon. Again, if you've been here all along, thank you so much for watching. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for being here. It's going to be quite the ride. I would love to know who's watching my video, so say hi down below. Tell me where you're from and tell me one thing that you're really looking forward to for the rest of 2024. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Oh.
Wow, very pretty. Wow. They're like little flowers.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that did not end up like a flower. That looks like...
It's kind of stringy.
Yeah, like spaghetti.
Yeah, that's why I think the hole on this one's a little odd. It's not supposed to make flowers.
To yours?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want little flowers?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever you did on your one is better.
There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm getting better.